Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to react to a sitcom called Watching. Now this was a UK based programme. It ran from 1987 to 1993 and there will be so many people that will say I'd forgotten about it. There'll be lots of people that will say, I still love it, I've got the DVDs, or I watched it when it was on Forces TV because it wasn't repeated for years. And then just before Forces went off air here in the UK, they repeated it. So there'll be the people that say, I never forgot it. And then there might be some of you that have never heard of it. So Watching is, to me, one of the best comedies ever made. I'm calling this Is Watching Still Funny? To me, the answer is yes, absolutely. I have my 2 books that I've got reference for so many different things. This is, now let me see here, the TV Times book right now. I used to get this in my teens and I used to get it at the library. And it's 40 years of British television. It's a TV Times book. The reason I like this, which is a bit geeky, is it used to tell you everything about basically every programme that had been on the TV since it started here in the UK up until about the late 90s. But it also told you the ratings. So if you were interested in how successful a programme was, you could see the ratings here. So yeah, it is a bit weird why I used to get it out the library all the time. And then last year I thought, actually, why don't I buy it? But I couldn't remember what it was called. So I had a light bulb moment when I remembered. And I just thought you'd be interested to know that in 1991, Watching was actually the 12th most watched programme in the UK in millions. It was 16.4 million on ITV. That is huge. So if you're, I just hit the mic, sorry about that. If you're a geek like me, then you might want to read a book like that and it tells you exactly what the ratings were for all of your favourite programmes. And I know I'm making myself sound really interesting. The other book is 25 Years of Watching by Ben Francis. Now, this, again, if you love a show and someone's written a book about it, of course you're more likely to want to buy it. This tells you so much about the show and how it came to be and the people that worked on it. And there was just a little bit for me about the makeup room, and the lady that did the makeup was called Helen King. And what's great about watching these is I am watching them for the style and the fashion and the makeup. And Helen says that with the character of Brenda, that they really did try to make her look loud, bright and funny. And when you watched Watching, you'll know exactly how Brenda looks, you'll get it. And they also say that with Pamela, which was Lisa Tarbuck's character, they went for Dallas on the Wirral. Isn't that so funny? Because again, if you watched it, then you'll think, actually, they nailed it. That's exactly what it's like. So the episode that I've chosen is Series 3, Episode 2, Deceiving. So Brenda and Malcolm have very much a will they, won't they relationship. They've already met and split up and had their issues. Brenda was down in London, but she's come back. She's staying with Pamela at the moment, but Pamela's seen someone called David, and that progresses. And it's very much about, are they going to get back together? Are they going to see eye to eye? Or is it just going to continue to be this frustrating relationship where we can see as the outsiders that they're good for each other, but they just can't see it? So I'm also going to play the titles, because again, if you watched it, you'll get straight away the titles and you'll remember it and you'll more than likely love it. But some people might say, oh, it's that song. But Emma Ray, who plays Brenda, sings this, and to me it's iconic. Let's watch. Who remembers this?
Boredom at first sight. You could hardly call him right. He is no one's Mr. Right. So what do I see in him? But then I'm not so ideal. I'm not gentle.
I just love this. I could watch it and never get fed up.
The question should be, what does he see in them?
You know, I'm sure if you put your mind to it, you could really
That's
get on
Malcolm's
at
mum.
bud shops. And even your friend from Hemel Hempstead might if he, No, perhaps not.
Terry? All he's going to get is the push. No, yesterday Mr. Blackmore sent word for us to reduce some jackets by £3. So what does he do? Leaves them at the marked price and cuts a few buttons off.
Why, for heaven's sake?
That'll be some scheme of his, some contrive. People are very gullible, you know. Easily taken in by a fast talker.
Now, that's very true. And how long is Brenda home for?
For good.
Just don't like her.
She lost her job.
Lost it? What do you mean, lost it? Left it on the underground?
All right, she was sacked.
Then why not say so? Well, there's other jobs. Surely the whole of London can't know what she's like yet.
She's lost her accommodation.
Well, as Lady Brattle might have said...
It sank.
Oh.
And it wasn't carelessness.
But surely there's somewhere...
Brenda's been through a lot, and it's taken it out of her.
Instead of her taking it out of everybody else.
She's changed.
Oh, yes. In what way?
She's quieter now. More subdued.
No.
It's true. London's affected her. She's more mature now.
Can't be.
Pamela was always on a permanent diet.
Brenda.
Oh, she's been playing with the scales.
You're not funny.
What's up?
You dropped the scales, didn't you?
Me? Why me?
Because you're the only infant on the premises.
David leave early then, did he?
He left last night.
Yeah, well, before he left, he might have nipped into the bathroom and had a little twiddle with the scales. How much have you lost then now?
£6 in 7 days.
God, at this rate, you'll have disappeared by Christmas.
She's
Then
so
he'll
cheeky,
pay the
your
rent.
sister.
You touch them scales again and you'll disappear by Friday.
It was a joke. Is that your breakfast?
Yeah. I'm on 750 calories a day.
Is that all? Hey, well, I'm going into town later. And seeing as how you've got a birthday this year and you're not eating, I'll be happy to take you to lunch.
I'm lunching with David.
David? Which one's David?
The only David.
Wait, Pamela. It's getting far too serious with you and him. You'd see less of him if you were married to him. Hey, it was a joke. It's not a joke, is it? You're stuck on him, aren't you? Aren't you?
Oh, you wouldn't understand.
Not with him, I wouldn't. He's a fly boy, Pam.
And what do you know?
I know a poser when I see one.
Brenda, you're out of order. David's kind, warm, understanding and generous. And what's more, we're in love.
Bloody hell!
Brenda's
putting
not
it out.
happy.
That's one word I never thought I'd hear uttered in this house. Hope you're going to wash your mouth out.
Brenda, I'm warning you.
Come back, Heathcliff. My bodice is yours for the ripping. All right, good. Cow.
Sisters.
Help you, Phil?
No thanks, I was just looking.
No.
And that's
Very good
Malcolm's
quality, these,
friend,
darling.
Terry,
Do you
that he
wanna try one
works
on?
with.
No, I don't think so.
Come on. Costs nothing to have a look. What are you, 36?
I am actually.
I thought so. Got to know your onions in this game. They are.
Smooth.
I tell you what, girl, I knew it'd suit you, but I never guessed it'd look that good.
It's okay, isn't it?
That's brilliant.
It's a bit,
Expensive, yeah, but they have come down. They was 40 quid last month. Hold up, what's this? Oh, look, that's bad, isn't it? No buttons. Tell you what, I'll knock 3 quid off. I mean, it's damaged goods, isn't it? Do you have a charge card here?
I do actually.
Well,
but
it's
I
like
wasn't
getting it for
intending-
nothing, then, isn't it?
What happens if I can't get another button?
No problem.
Probably based on a real person. Here's Brenda. Look at the makeup
Hiya.
and what she's wearing. I love it.
Did you win?
What?
The lemon sucking competition.
On?
You're looking dead miserable, Mal. Come on, cheer up.
Oh, it's this place. I hate it. Plastic and the noise. Everything's so cheap and nasty.
Talking of which,
And how the lovebirds this morning, then?
don't mind. I'd rather you didn't use that kind of language in mixed company.
Oh, sorry, darling. Touched a nerve, have I?
You've certainly got one. Honest, Terry, you'll be getting the sack. I've just seen him sell a leather jacket to some girl she obviously didn't want.
Business, Malcolm, business.
He's right, you know, Malk. I came in here for an anorak, and what have you shown me so far?
I didn't know.
Allow me.
Huh?
32, are we?
Well, one of us is.
She can't stand Terry.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
No,
Oops, sorry.
it's all right, I've got it.
She's such a little wind-up.
You're right.
Terry, Mr. Blackmore wants to see you.
Look, if you just leave it with me, I'll draft a reply and you can sign it later. Yes, yes. You go, don't worry. If Mr. Parker rings, I'll tell him you're at a meeting. Bye. Off you go and drink your lunch.
That's Pam at her work. It is very Dallas, isn't it?
Any mail from a bottle, my desk birthday. He causes more problems than enough, that man. I just wish he'd lose his reading glasses for another year. And, Karen,
Yes, Pam?
Watch the filing. Physician's report's under P, not F. And Karen,
Yes, Pam?
McBain cock-ups. That's just our little in-house joke. We don't write it on the file.
She's dressed like my teachers used to dress in the 80s,
Yeah.
with a t-shirt and a big
Yeah.
skirt.
Hello?
Hello, Miss Pamela Wilson.
Yes.
This is WPC Strain Body here. At this moment in
Again.
time, I'm at your place of residence, and I must inform you that I'm investigating the presence of a body rolled up in a settee.
What do you want, Brenda?
How do you know it was me?
I'm psychic. Where are you?
Well, if you're psychic, guess.
In the corridor.
Hang on a minute. Yeah, you're right. And what have you got in your right hand?
A phone.
Brilliant.
Pre-mobile.
Yeah, further proof of the psychedelic powers of sisters born of the same parents.
What do you want?
Nothing. I'm just doing the rounds and generally annoying people.
Brenda, go away. I'm busy.
All right, don't be like that. Any chance of a coffee? All right, Karen.
Don't, Karen. You know she has to have a special feeding cup. Claims. Oh, hi. Oh, I see. No, never mind. Tomorrow
Oh,
will be
what's she
fine.
up to?
Don't worry, I understand.
Oh. She would drive you bananas.
David,
Yeah.
chicken's out on the lunch date, has he?
Something important's cropped up.
Well, do you want to come with us? Malcolm's paying.
No, thanks.
We'll go in the warehouse at the Albert Dock.
No, thank you.
Albert Dock.
Hey, doesn't David work near there?
Yes.
Well, I'll pop in and say hello for you.
Brenda, if you go anywhere near David's office, I will personally ensure that WPC Strain Body has something to fish out of the dock. You.
The spoon on the hand. Excellent. We'll leave it there because I could easily watch the whole episode. But basically, what I love about watching is it is almost like a continuing drama, but it's a sitcom too. There's a lot of will they, won't they. There's continuing stories with the characters. Characters come and go. They can pop back up in a future series. It's just so amusing and so clever and so witty. And I think maybe some of that is the Merseyside thing too. Again, with watching, it's about people watching, it's about bird watching. There's just so much to it. It started off as a theatre production before it actually came to the television. Every one of the characters is so realistic. The characters played by the actors themselves, the actors are just top of the game. You'll recognise a lot of the faces. It's just so enjoyable. So for me, watching is still very, very funny. That episode's really good too, and you didn't see all of the characters there. So I would love to know your thoughts. Do you think watching's still funny? Have you seen it and forgotten all about it and you want to revisit it? Have you never seen it and you think that you'd quite like to? Because I can thoroughly recommend it. I'd love to know. So leave me your comments. Don't forget to subscribe if you like more. Have a great day and I'll see you again soon.